In today's video, we're going to see if it's possible to melt down Jolly Ranchers and cast them into a functioning sword. Guys, what's up? We're here with Nick Uhas. He is joining us today for some fun experiments and builds. We've done stuff with Jolly Ranchers before.
This is a lot of Jolly
I think this
Ranchers.
is more Jolly Ranchers than we've used before.
The idea was this, is that like a sucker is essentially the same type of candy with like a little paper stick, right, in the bottom of it. So I thought like, what if we supersize that? Instead of making a sucker, we make a giant sword. And so as a fan of Final Fantasy VII, I heard you were too, Kelly.
Just a little bit. He brought us the Buster Sword, guys. This is gonna be awesome.
Here's the basic idea. We're here with Nick Uhas, who thought it would be a really fun idea to see if we could cast Jolly Ranchers into a sword. So he's got a sword mold, and we've got a whole bunch of Jolly Ranchers. We'll see if we can melt them down and make a new fun shape out of them.
So we actually made a mold out of wood, and it has like a little stick in it, just like how an actual sucker would. Assuming that the Jolly Rancher, like at that volume, will hang on to the stick, but as you know, in science, things don't always go right. So we're gonna start off with a smaller version, right?
Yeah. I think what we're gonna try and do is, you know, the idea is we're gonna have a sword, and it's gonna be big. But I think we're gonna start off and try and make like a knife out of melted Jolly Rancher, melted and cast Jolly Rancher.
And if that survives, then we're gonna scale it up.
Yeah, we'll go up from there.
A Jolly Dagger.
I think we should get some Jolly Ranchers melting.
Okay.
So I can work on a mold. You guys can get some Jolly Ranchers melting.
I'll just start opening them. Don't ask questions if they
I feel
start
like this is gonna take a
disappearing.
long time.
So what we're gonna do for the mold for the knife, we just have a bunch of clay here, flatten some of this out, cut a vague knife shape out of it, maybe use a little bit of oil to make it so it will release, and then we're just gonna pour the Jolly Rancher into that knife shape. I think we're gonna just try and sharpen it afterward by like melting a blade into it.
I think we're gonna have to start opening things. Guys, Nate in the past will sometimes buy hundreds of something. This is 1,700 of something.
We have been known to go quite large on our channel.
This is gonna be great.
Got a bunch unwrapped here. I'm just gonna take some, start these melting down to make our little dagger.
I'm helping.
That's probably enough. All right, got that on the stove. I'll try and keep an eye on that. Once
There you
it's
go.
ready, we'll pour that off into the dagger mold.
The Jolly Dagger.
Jolly Dagger mold.
It's looking pretty good.
Heck yeah. The knife mold is now ready. So I just got our melted candy. I'm gonna pour it in, fill it up, and hopefully it will flow nicely and then cool down into a dagger. Also, hopefully it will come off of the tray and the clay, both of which have been oiled at this point, but you know, candy does some weird things sometimes. We definitely had more candy than necessary for this size of dagger. That's all right. Now we'll just let that cool down, and then we'll see if it demolds, and we'll see if we can sharpen it a little bit somehow. That's a lot of Jolly Ranchers. Some of them we already melted down
Yep.
into some knives. Those are cooling right now, and I'm pretty excited about how that's going.
We're just gonna start with I'll start with that. Thanks, guys. Three vats of molten candy, ready to go.
Well, turns out if the surface you're trying to tape to is specifically designed not to have things stick to it.
I mean, I think this is great. I think we're ready.
I think we are.
Good. All right,
Molten candy.
ready?
I love it.
Ready.
Oh, that's a good pour.
Look at that pour.
Oh, that's a great pour if I ever saw one. Wow. You know, it's like a rich mahogany. More like strawberry. It's like a rich. Oh no!
I remember how I said I was worried it was gonna do that.
Oh
And then it
Get over there and hold that.
I don't want your arm there. I'm still pouring.
Nope, that's fine.
I've got more to do.
The dam's breaking.
We need weight.
We're just
Here,
not gonna move.
I'll hold it down, Callie. You get the rest.
Okay. I'm gonna keep pouring while it's melting
Because
onto
as soon
your...
as I started pushing onto it, like it stopped flowing out. Okay. So I think that pushing it down is making enough of a seal.
I'm going to continue to add molten hot stuff to the stuff you're trying to keep in place and hope it doesn't burn your hands off.
So your limit you're actually gonna hit is like right here and down there at the hilt. You're about to be as full as it can get. So I think we're there for quantity.
Really good fake measuring, Nick.
Let's see if they demold and if they come off of our oiled pans and off of the clay.
That'll be interesting.
This is, it looks like it's coming off the clay really easily.
That and no trouble whatsoever.
Now, the oil on the metal.
Oh, wait, hang on. That worked out pretty darn well.
Yeah, all I gotta do is just here. I'll go from the...
Okay. Just, yeah. Oh, well.
Wow!
A jolly dagger.
A jolly dagger!
A jolly lolly
You
dagger.
want to grab the... Oh, never mind.
It's like a popsicle.
It tastes a little bit like clay and a little bit like avocado oil and a little bit like Jolly Rancher.
My hand has probably never been stickier now because this is 100% candy, but I'm just going for it.
It's gonna take this little pocket of clay out of there.
There are hints of
Formaldehyde.
spray oil and clay.
That's all right. Yep. This is...
That didn't make the clinking sound I was going for.
They didn't break though, so watermelon flavored Jolly Rancher knife attacking an actual watermelon. I'm just gonna see.
Dude, Jolly Dagger!
Sorry, the Jolly Dagger. I'm gonna see if I can stab this into a watermelon. So watermelon Jolly Dagger versus watermelon, the actual fruit.
I'm very excited. Yep. What?
Whoa! Watermelon wins! Wow.
Which watermelon won?
Both. All right, 3, 2, 1.
And goodbye. It left sort of an indentation.
It was exactly as predicted.
All right, let's do the sword.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think the sword is cooled down. It's been overnight, and so now we're going to demold it and try attacking some stuff with it.
I think there's gonna be a little bit of cleanup, not a ton, but right here.
Yeah, there's some flashing. It's spilled over the edge, and then
a couple of spots.
is going up the edge a little bit from, I don't know if that was from surface tension or it like cooled and shrunk a little bit and like left some behind. Either way, there will be some cleanup.
There's also this really like interesting like Eye of Jupiter kind of thing going on in the middle here, and it's very hurricane-like. And I think that was because as the hot Jolly Rancher was rising, it was just kind of billowing out, and it created these perfect little, almost like hurricane spots throughout the sword. But you know what? I think that's just adding magic to the sword itself. We're gonna call them fierce hurricane spots.
Perfect. Look at that.
Whoa!
That popped right off.
Wow. Oh my gosh. Wow.
Okay, so the bubble situation because of the angle, I'm still okay with it.
What?
Okay, a hot knife is gonna take this
Oh
right
my
off.
lord, it worked so well. Can I just try to like...
Or we could just hit it with that. You are playing a dangerous game, sir.
And winning.
He has no fear, and I kind of wish he did.
How lightweight is that?
It is.
Super easy to hold.
It is really, really heavy. It like actually makes me nervous every time it kind of tips to the side just a hair.
That you won't be able to correct it.
Yeah,
or
exactly,
like
that I'm not
snap
gonna be able
as
to
you try and
correct it. You know what? I'm like scared. I'm so scared that I'm just gonna be like, whoop, and then I'm just gonna crack it in a million pieces. All right, so just to recap, Callie's gonna throw some Jell-O for test number 1.
We are losing Jell-O fast.
Oh my gosh.
Ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1. Ah!
Did we do it? It hit the sword. Look, there's a little bit of Jell-O on it.
It totally cut the Jell-O, no problem.
It cut the Jell-O.
We're gonna do a bludgeon test, and we're gonna see if we can at least get like a little bit of this sword through the watermelon. 1, 2, 3. Okay, it definitely will puncture a watermelon, like very easily. There's a lot of momentum because there's so much weight behind this thing.
Yeah.
for our third test, and we're gonna see if we can actually chop through the watermelon. 3, 2, 1, up. Oh.
It cracked massively, but it didn't shatter apart.
What happened is like it hit, but then it bounced.
Well, you split it and drove it onto the cinder block a lot. I say just chop it again right here.
Yeah, just go back into it. Wow! And the best part is, we still have some of the sword left.
Oh, that was beautiful how that fractured all along the stick in the middle. Oh, that was great.
That was impressive.
Thanks to Nick for joining us for this fantastic video and for helping build this phenomenal Jolly Rancher sword. This has been so fun. Guys, Nick's got his own YouTube channel. You should absolutely go check that out. He's got a lot of really cool stuff on there. Guys, that's not all. You know, we've always got more for you to see. Go ahead and click that box up at the top to check out our most recent video, and we'll see you in the next one. Talk to you then.